Bedtime Stories with Issy. Are you ready to share a new story? Well, I have chosen a rather adventurous story to share from the book The Wonderful Tales of Pixie Bramble and His Woodland Friends. If you have this book at home, you can read along with me. The author, the person who has written this story, is Christine Jordan. I'm going to read The Snail Race, and we're going to meet Pixie Bramble, Bluebell and Foxglove. Now I wonder if they're going to have a snail race. Whose snail will be the fastest? Shall we read and find out? The Snail Race. Deep in the woods at night, where the moon shines her silvery light, the fairies and pixies come to play amongst the toadstools. Fairies, Bluebell and Foxglove and their pixie friend Bramble were out riding on their snails. "My snail is faster than yours," said Bramble. "We don't think so," replied Bluebell and Foxglove together. "OK then, let's have a race and find out," said Bramble. The three friends put their snails in a nice straight line. "We will race them to that prickly chestnut by the yellow primroses," said Bramble. "I shall count to 3, and the first one there is the winner. 1, 2, 3, go!" The 3 snails set off as fast as they could, trying their hardest to get to the prickly chestnut first. "Giddy up, Rolo," called Foxglove. "Faster, Shelly," said Bluebell. "Move like the wind, Glides," shouted Bramble. Now, as we all know, snails don't move very fast, and no matter how loudly the 3 friends cheered them on, they didn't seem to be getting any nearer to the chestnut. In fact, the prickly chestnut seemed to be getting further and further away. After 10 minutes of crawling, Rolo, Shelly and Glides were so tired that they stopped racing and went into their shells for a sleep. And no matter how hard the 3 friends tried, they could not coax them out again. After a while, Bluebell, Foxglove and Bramble climbed down from their snails. "I have an idea," said Bluebell. "Let's see who can run the fastest to the prickly chestnut instead." All 3 took off running as fast as they could, and Foxglove, who was wearing brand new fairy trainers, got there first. When the others arrived, they all started laughing. "No wonder our snails couldn't reach the prickly chestnut," laughed Foxglove. "It isn't a chestnut at all. It's Mr. Prickles the hedgehog." "Hello there, small woodland folk," said Mr. Prickles. "You all look very hot from all that running. I made a fresh batch of refreshing elderflower juice this morning. Would you like some?" "Yes, please," they all shouted. Just as they were about to leave, Rolo, Shelly and Glides had all woken up and finally caught up to them. The 3 friends climbed on their backs and they all went to Mr. Prickles' house for lovely elderflower juice. Oh, what an adventurous and magical story that was! Can you imagine being small enough to ride a snail or to play around the toadstools? I really enjoyed meeting Pixie Bramble, Bluebell and Foxglove, and I think they are going to have many, many more adventures, so we had better look out for them. Now there's something very special in this book. The author, Christine Jordan, has written a fairy poem. If you believe in fairies. As I was lying in my bed, a fairy landed on my head. She pinched my cheeks and tweaked my nose and tugged my hair until I rose. Her fairy dress was emerald green. Her fairy shoes were too. But her tiny little fairy wings, well, you could see right through. She did a skip and then a hop and sat upon my knee. She looked me in the face and smiled, and then she said to me, "If you believe in fairies, then I will come each night. When the stars are twinkling in the sky and the moon is shining bright, I'll sing you songs of unicorns and riding dragonflies, and how we paint the rainbows and colour butterflies. I'll tell you tales of woodland folk and how we make the snow and how we sprinkle fairy dust to make the snowflakes glow. We tell the flowers when it's spring and teach the blackbird how to sing. We help the spider build her web and put spots on ladybirds. There are so many things to learn, so many things to tell. So if you believe in fairies of us, you must not speak. For grown-up folk don't understand. Our secret you must keep. So if you believe in fairies, as you lay down to sleep, I'll land upon your pillow and kiss you on the cheek." I hope you've enjoyed Shed Time Stories. And if you want to, you can like, share, follow and subscribe to Shed Time Stories. And then you will be ready for the next book for us to share together. Bye-bye.